In today's video, we are diving into something super exciting. How to create a game in Genially. This is part of our Genially tutorial series, so if you missed our previous video, especially our beginner's tutorial on how to use Genially, make sure to check that out first because in that video we covered the foundation, the dashboard, tools, templates, and everything you need to confidently get started. Now, we are taking things to the next level. If you ever wanted to create interactive quizzes, escape rooms, learning games, or fun classroom activities without coding, you are going to love this. If you are ready to follow along, do not forget to use our affiliate link in the description below to get started with Genially. It helps support the channel at no extra cost to you. So let's begin by going to the options here on the top corner. You see, to create games here in Genially, you have two options. Number one is click the Create Genially, and then on the template section, you choose the games and challenges. Okay? So that's one way. Another option is click the Create a Game. Now, this section is specifically designed for interactive games like escape rooms, matching, classics, trivia. You have speed, simulations, which is one of my favorites, and of course, activities. If you are new, don't worry because Genially gives you ready-made templates to speed things up. In our case, I'm going to choose the escape games. You can browse through the templates. For example, let's say I wanted to have maybe something like a breakout video game. You see that there is like an eye icon on the center. Click on it to view the template. So pick a template that matches your goal, your need, and of course, your logo or brand and identity. If you want to turn on the sound for a better experience, you can do that right here. And then if you are creating a classroom activity, of course, you need to choose the quiz and escape room templates. It really works great. But if you are building something for marketing or engagement, in my case, that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try interactive storytelling formats. So since I like this one, I am going to use this template. Click on it. What will happen is you will be forwarded to the editor where the magic happens, because here you can customize the text right here if you want to drag and drop, images and icons, fonts and colors, and animations. So what we're gonna do first is I am going to customize the text. For example, I have this. Okay, so you can be creative and you are not limited with your imagination. You see there are multiple grids here that you can adjust to fit your text within the monitor. Okay, so here you can place it anywhere that you wanted. And then for this one, I am going to create something like this. Now, what turns your project into a real game is by adding any object like a button or image and then click interactivity. You can find these tools on the left side panel. For example, we are going to add an interactive element, which is going to be something like a text button. Okay. Now for the text button right here, you can go to the new page, add a window. We're going to use this template, click the use template. And what will happen is now, for example, a correct answer will lead them to the next page and a wrong answer will show a feedback pop-up. So you can decrease the size of this pop-up window by dragging the tooltip right here. Now, if you double click on it, you will be forwarded to the link. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already, you might want to click the subscribe button so you'll get notifications to our latest content. Copy the URL, and then very quickly, I will paste the link right here. So for example, if my students got a correct answer, they will go to the next page. All right, so that's what makes this an interactive game. After adding an interactive element, you can also add an interactive question. You can choose from a single choice, multiple choice, true or false, image selection. For example, we choose a single choice or let's say a short answer. Now, correct answer is going to be this one. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so you guys can see it just around here. Since this is an interactive element, anyone can press it just around here. Remember, if you are not satisfied with any interactive elements that you have added, just click the three dots icon and click the delete button. It's super simple. And then you can also add an image if you wanted or logo to reflect your brand and identity. In my case, I am going to choose our YouTube channel's logo. And then after that, if you want to add widgets here, you can do so. For example, if you wanted to add carousel, comparison, cards, you can do that. But of course, since we are creating a game, we're going to add a dice. Let's say a dice should be around here. You can place the elements right here. But if you feel that it's cluttered, don't worry. Scroll down until you find from widgets, scroll down until you find the pages, because this is only the first page. We can go to the second page. All right. Now you can insert all of those widgets. For example, dice right here. You can click the dice. I'm going to put it here. Maybe another one. Let's say I'm going to use a coin just right here. You have the ability to be creative. You are not limited with your imagination. So the next is going to be a randomizer. Let's say this one right here. That's for the missions. And then scroll to all your pages. Okay. If you want to add a page, you can do that as well. You can choose from a template. Or if you want to add a blank page, you can do that as well. Click the add button. Okay, so if you accidentally created a blank page, you can simply delete it. It's super simple. Now, hover down below and scroll down until you find that your pages matches your goal, your brand, your identity, and the reason why you are creating the game in the first place. Is it going to be for marketing or content creation or for students? Once it's completed, you can choose to view it on grid or list. It's up to you. You can select the size if it's going to be landscape, mobile, to check the intuitiveness or infographics, or using square. If you want to have a custom size, you can do that as well. It's super simple. Now, once everything is ready, click the present option. Click the show creation so that you can present Genially in full screen. And what will happen is, boom, you have successfully created a game in Genially. All right. Once you are happy with this, you see that it's interactive, right? You have the option to share this, copy that link, share it to your client for feedback, or if you are part of a collaborative environment, you can share it with their team members. If you want to insert this game to your website, maybe if you are using hosting provider like Squarespace, in my case, I am going to add this later on to my website. Or the better option is if you want to share this into your social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, Tumblr, Pinterest, you can do that. And for the three dots here, if you want to share your content with your Google Classroom, since you are creating games. Remember, you have a purpose on creating games. If you are creating games for your content marketing or your YouTube channel, you can do so. But in my case, I'm going to share this to my Google Classroom. And then all I have to do is click the three dots icon, copy the invite link, and I'll be sharing it to my classroom or my students to participate in this one-of-a-kind interactive game. And with that being said, that wraps up our tutorial on how to create a game in Genially. Now you've seen exactly how to design interactive elements, create engaging questions, and turn a simple idea into a fully playable experience. The best part? You can customize everything to match your brand, classroom, or creative vision. And remember, this video is part of our Genially tutorial series. If you missed our previous video, please check in our YouTube channel and make sure to use our affiliate link in the video description below to get started. And as always, if you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again in the next one.